There's a type of guy that I think is hilarious, and I've met 3 or 4 of these in my life. I think we all have. And it's white guys that insist they're allowed to say the N-word because they have black friends that told them they can. Which is amazing because that means that guy knows black people that want him to get beat up eventually. It's amazing to meet someone in the middle of falling for a long con. They just planted that seed and waited. So my work's always giving us health tips. And one thing they always tell us for our eyes is you should set an alarm. So every 30 minutes you look away from your screen and you look out the window for a little bit. And I was like, I need to set an alarm so every 30 minutes I stop looking out the window and do some work. Because I have ADHD, and if you don't know what that's like, I'm not going to transition between any of these jokes. You can experience it firsthand. I've never let the fact that I have ADHD limit me or stop me from being ambitious in my life. And I credit with the fact that when I was diagnosed in 2nd grade, my parents sat me down and told me, George Washington also had ADHD. Impossible to know. That term was invented 150 years after he died. So my point is, if your kid gets diagnosed with something and they're bummed out, just lie and tell them a historical figure had the same thing. If my experience tells us anything, they won't Google it until they're 37. Like if your daughter gets diagnosed with bipolar or something, she's real sad about how hard her life's gonna be, you can be like, you know who else had that? Sacagawea, sure. Prove me wrong, the documents are really hard to read. So I like the story of the tortoise and the hare, but I think everyone's wrong when they describe what it's about. Because everybody always says, slow and steady wins the race. No, that happened one time, okay? That's the plot synopsis. It's not like, hey, go run your races slower. No, that's stupid. The actual lesson is a good one, and it's, you might not be the best at what you do, but you should still try, because sometimes the guy that is the best is also an alcoholic. That's how you start hosting at comedy shows. Everybody gets a DUI and they're like, hey, can you make it here on Thursday? You can tell that's 100% true because the laughter is harder where the comedians are standing. So I was thinking recently about how when you're a kid, or at least when I was a kid, the only feedback you ever get from your peers only comes from bullies. Like I never heard a little boy say to another little boy, hey man, nice shirt. It was always, hey man, nice shirt. And then a word we all consider a slur now. Oh, you guys remember the 90s, good. At some point I moved from a Catholic school with a uniform to a public school where you got to pick your own clothes. And it was the late 90s and I didn't realize how stupid we were supposed to look. I went home and I said to my mom, I was like, hey, I needed some bigger pants. I need some real baggy, stupid looking pants. I need like denim clown pants. Do they have those? That's what the other kids are wearing. I need some denim clown pants. I need the kind of pants you see a kid wearing it outside and there's a gust of wind. You're like, no, he's gonna blow away. Don't worry, they're denim. They weigh 35 pounds. And the bottom's always wet. He's stuck to the ground. I need the kind of pants that if it was a power-up in a video game, Mario would step onto a fan and it would blow him to the next platform. So we went to Marshall's. We got some deals. I got my big pants. The next day, strutting into school, the deafening sound of yards of denim rubbing up against yards of denim. I'm like, now that my pants are the right size, time to fit in. Here at middle school. That's all you gotta do, right? Wear the right shape of pants. Turns out, I learned that day, there's more to pants than shape. There is also something called brand. I went into that first class, and I left that first class having learned what FUBU is. If you don't remember FUBU, it stands for us, by us, and the us is not me. The second us, if you haven't figured out yet, is it also exclusively black people. They're both the same us. The perspective didn't change in the middle of the acronym. And I'll let you get, I went home and I said to my mom, I was like, hey, I can't wear these pants anymore. I've been specifically instructed I'm not allowed to wear these pants anymore. And I'll let you guys guess, who do you think was telling me I couldn't wear those pants? Only the white people. Teal knows it. And I think that's because the black kids probably saw me walk in and were like, new kid thinks he's black. I don't want to talk to him. Because I talk to those kids, it sucks. And some of you might be thinking, hey, white kid who thinks he's black. Don't we have a term for that? We used to, and then as a society we realized there's some words you shouldn't even rhyme with. It's not the 90s anymore. The first time I got bullied at that school, random shot in the dark. This kid said, hey, new guy, I bet you're gay. Which, as far as I understood, was an insult at the time. I'd never heard the word before, so I thought that's a common experience. So I said, you don't even know what that means. Standing up to my bullies, fighting back. He looked confused and said, yeah, I do. I was like, oh, sorry, I've been defeated. I lose. You win. Don't worry, I ended up coming out on top because about 15 years later, as an adult, that guy got drunk one night, picked up a venomous snake to swing it around, and then instead of going to the hospital, uploaded the video to YouTube and died. Damn. Yeah, fuck that guy. Damn. This kid didn't have a dad anymore. I love when people cheer that he's dead, then I give that detail and they try to gasp the cheer back into their face. Here's the thing, do not mess with me or God will smite you eventually. If you want to come out to you after the show and be like, I like the show except for your stuff, you're getting hit by a clown car in 20 years. I hadn't thought about that kid in 10 years when this happened. You know what I thought when I heard that he died and there's a video online where animal rights activists are talking shit on him because he was mean to a snake? You know what I thought? Good. And my next thought was, I hope they have snakes in hell. Fuck that guy. So a couple years ago, I was doing a show out of town, and it went all right, and I got invited to go watch another show. So I parked in this dark parking lot, and I'm walking into the venue, and this seemingly unhoused guy kind of came out of nowhere, and he kept saying, excuse me, and I was like, I don't have any change. And I glanced to see how far the door was, and in that moment, something hit me on the back of the head. I fell, I scraped my arm on the ground. And he ran away immediately, but I didn't know that. This is the scariest thing that's ever happened to me. I'm thinking I'm about to get robbed while I'm out of town. I'm about to lose a fight. I'm already on the ground. But my actual reaction was to say out loud, oh, God damn it. Turns out my genuine reaction to real trauma is, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. I think he ran away because he knew I was going to hit him with a, oh, come on. Nobody beats me up but doesn't feel guilty about it later. And I think I've always been like that, because one time in high school, my car hydroplaned on the highway and hit a guardrail, and it spun 6 or 7 times across the other lanes. And as my car was spinning, I remember having this exact thought. If I don't die, I bet I have to do paperwork later. Yeah, the worst thing to me about trauma is the inconvenience. So I went into the venue and I washed my arm in the sink in the bathroom, and then I was like, I'm just gonna order a water and wait and see if I have concussion symptoms, I guess. So I ordered a water, and then this comic I met earlier that night said, what, do you want, antibiotics or something? And I looked at him and I was like, is this what a concussion feels like? I know every individual one of these words. And I said, what? He said, you want antibiotics? And then I pointed at my bleeding arm and I said, no, this just happened. I have not seen a doctor. And he goes, well, you're ordering a water? You're not going to pay the bartender for a drink? They're working hard. And I was like, I just got assaulted in the parking lot? And he goes, you should see your face. I'm just messing with you. I gotcha. I hate that man more than the guy that assaulted me. And it's not even close. Okay, that other guy is like hit on hard times. Like things are out of his control. This guy is just like, I'm gonna go be an asshole. And when I was like, I don't like this, he was like, but it's also a joke. And I'm like, I showed you that I was injured. And you continued the joke. And the joke was, be mean. So hopefully that guy gets bit by a snake sometime. So is anybody here a nerd? We got any nerds in here? Yeah. I used to think of myself as a nerd, and now I'm not sure. Because the word nerd doesn't mean what it used to mean. It used to be a nerd was you care about something nobody else cares about. Yeah. Like I read most of the Star Wars Expanded Universe novels as a kid. That was a nerd. I don't know why that's funny, but okay. I mean, that's a pretty accurate description of being a fucking nerd. Nowadays, here's what being a nerd means. You watch the same movies as everybody else. You watch the most popular media in the history of the planet. But when you talk about it, you're annoying. I see you guys have met this type of nerd. Like there's a comic book character, you guys said you're nerds, you probably heard of him, he's called Batman. Some of you might not know who it is, I'll explain. I describe Batman as a rich guy dresses up as a bat to beat up crime doers. But a nerd would be like, nuh-uh. He's actually defined by his intellect. He's the world's greatest detective. Which is something annoying to point out and also not true if you think about it. Because I don't know about you, but I don't think any of the bad guys from Batman seem difficult to detect. What detective work are you doing? Do you live in a city where sometimes a clown hijacks all the airwaves to say, I'm the one that did it? You're just going to turn on the TV and point at it? Good job. Like, who are the bad guys from Batman? There's a guy called the Riddler. You know what the Riddler's defining trait is? He feels compelled to leave additional evidence at the scene of the crime. There's a villain in Gotham called regular-looking Steve who tries not to get caught and dresses normal. Batman would show up and be like, oh no, what do I do? Did you find any playing cards with a picture of the Joker? Because then I know who did it. No. Well, did the culprit resemble a penguin? No, it's a regular dude. God, I hate when it's a regular dude. So much easier when it's a crocodile man. Said, look over there. He just jumps out the window. Also, we know he's not smart. We all saw the movie Dark Knight Rises, the movie where it takes him 2 hours of the movie to figure out that Bane's weakness is being punched in his breathing mask. Pretty fucking stupid. Hey, that's my time. You guys have been great.